Hey there, Sagittarius, welcome to your reading. So today we're going to take a look at your month of September, what you can expect for your career, love life, and overall energy, and that's exactly where we're going to start. So we already have here lots of water energy, so you could be dealing with a water sign this month, or right now. But it doesn't have to be. We have Pisces and Scorpio coming through. We even have the Ten of Cups. So honestly, and I do feel like this is both career and love, because we also have the Six of Wands, which talks about, victory, literally. But I do feel like with this Hanged Man, maybe things were a bit quiet, maybe literally, if you're dealing with a divine counterpart, or if you're in separation from someone, things could have been a bit quiet. Maybe there wasn't a lot of communication, and I feel like things are about to shift. With this tower, I don't think it's a bad tower. I feel like it's just breaking free from this Hanged Man energy and really creating some movement here, especially in your career. Maybe things were a bit stagnant. I actually feel like things may have been a bit stagnant, like in your overall life, but I feel like in September you could start to see a lot of movement, a lot of things moving forward, and a lot of things happening in a beautiful way. So let's see here, what else do we have? We have clarities coming. Beautiful. And we communicate through ideas. So I even feel like, with this, we communicate through ideas and clarity. It could have been that you were looking at not the wrong place, but you may have been focused on something that wasn't really aligned with you, wasn't really working on your, for your highest good, wasn't really working for what you were trying to achieve. And I feel like this month you may actually come up with some sort of idea. You may actually come up with something that inspires you and gets you going. And I feel like that is going to bring that victory that we saw before with the Six of Wands. And with this clarity is coming, I also feel like, again, if you were in separation from someone, if communication is a bit stagnant at the moment, I feel like you could be receiving some clarity around why that is happening and how you can move it forward, how you can get back to moving things along. We also have Libra and Virgo coming through. So that I don't think that these are signs that, it could be that you're connecting with, but I do feel like it is talking about the cusp, Virgo Libra cusp. We have that from the 19th to the 25th, if I'm not wrong. And I feel like that little week there could be very significant for you for something. It could be love, it could be career, it could be both. It could just be that week is very auspicious for this clarity to come through, and for you to get some sort of recognition. I'm also getting that. And I also feel like there is something here around like you really being appreciated for who you are, and you really being, it's that thing of like being recognized and being seen for your full self, for all the depthness that you have, not only your body, if this is about love, not only that side, but also like how beautiful your mind works and how optimistic you are, how hard worker you are. I feel like people are really seeing that. And same thing with career. I really feel like you're being appreciated, and I wouldn't be surprised if there is like some sort of promotion here or something like that. But let's get here into career and find that out, I guess. But let's see. So we have boundaries coming through, and it's interesting that we have boundaries and resistance here. So I really feel like this is where you have been, and now you're getting into this place of purity, where purity and focus, where there is like all this whiteness and all this thing of, I don't need to see where I'm going. I know where I'm going, and I believe in myself where I'm going. So not only other people are recognizing you, I feel like you're also recognizing yourself and not settling. Because I would even say with that Capricorn side, you could have been overworking a little bit and maybe missing a little bit of fun. And I feel like in the month of September, you could start to find a bit more balance around those two things. I feel like you could start to put some boundaries and being like, hey, I kind of need a rest. I kind of need some time. So, give me that space for me to have some time for myself, and I will work. But I do need my time. I do need that time for me to grow. And I also feel like there is a lot of creativity. I would even say that, we did have ideas, so there's clearly a lot of creativity. But I would even say that it's like, don't share these ideas with too many people. Only the people that you're really sure of, like, yeah, I can trust that person. Yeah, that person is going to help me. But other than that, perhaps try to keep it to yourself, because I feel like that would help you feel a bit safer in your ideas and a bit more aligned with them and giving yourself the time to create them. You're giving yourself the time to put in the effort in them. But we do have this Queen of Pentacles, which is your Capricorn energy, and we also have this Knight of Cups with the Knight of Pentacles coming through as well. So again, more Virgo energy. Perhaps, oh, and look at this. This is beautiful. We even have Justice, which is Libra energy. So perhaps a Virgo Libra does exist in your life and is quite significant. This could be like a coworker, a future partnership, someone, a boss, not necessarily a boss, I don't get that, but someone in your work environment that I feel like could really help you move things forward. And I do feel like with this Queen of Pentacles, she does talk about money. You know, she's very prosperous, she's very abundant, but she also talks a lot about self-care and taking care of yourself, taking care of your environment and everything. And I do feel like you're following your heart a little bit more, going with the flow a little bit more, not putting too much pressure on yourself. And I really feel like that is what your guides are asking you to do, because especially with this Knight of Pentacles, both the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups, they are the slowest knights of the tarot. And I really feel like you're allowing yourself to have time to breathe, allowing yourself to have time to think those ideas through and to give them time and space to grow, you know? And I even feel like there is this thing of with this trail over here, it's like wherever you walk, you're creating a lot of abundance and you're creating a lot of progress. And there's that thing of like people see the trail and they follow you and they understand that, oh, wait, maybe there's something here that I can do. And maybe there's something here that could really help me out. So I really feel like people are seeing that trail and connecting with your skills, connecting with your services, whatever it is. And with this Knight of Cups, there's that thing of this, even like in this particular deck, this Knight of Cups is like a date scenario. So I would even say that you could be like having a lot more time for you to just go on dates and just have fun, you know, maybe literally going on dates, who knows. But I also feel like with this date energy, there's this thing of like, especially if you work from home and you don't have to be at an office or something, I feel like there is something here where like you spending a bit more time, I'm hearing specifically like the beach, but it doesn't have to be, but like spending some time working outside of your usual environment. And I feel like that is also going to inspire you and align you with these ideas. I feel like that is also going to be very helpful. So I feel like your guides are also asking you like, hey, get out a little bit of your house, you know, get out a little bit of your usual environment and try to have fun. This could also be, I'm hearing like study. So if you're studying, it's like, don't study in the same place, study somewhere else, you know, just branch out, you know, branch out of your places where you're connecting with yourself and connecting with your career, because I do feel like that is going to have a lot of impact. Okay. And also with the study, I am getting something around like try different methods. So I don't know, let's say you use those little cards, maybe try something different, maybe try, I don't know, just notes. I don't know. It's like try different ways of studying, try different ways of going on with your school routine and everything, because I do feel like that is also going to help you and could help you reach that victory, that success, and that transformation a lot better. Okay. But we do have kindness. What if being kind to yourself really could change everything? This is all about like you giving that time for you to be with yourself, giving that time for you to breathe, okay? And giving this space of being proud of yourself as well. Because I really feel like for some time you could have been very hard on yourself, and I feel like now is the time for you to just be proud and see how far you have gone and grown as well, and all the things that you have created already, you know. We also have decision. Sometimes the best decision is no decision at all. And we also have this power. The ability to suck it up is not a superpower. Saying no is. Own your power. So there's this thing of like you putting boundaries and you really respecting yourself. And with this decision, I would even say that with this clarity, it's like sometimes you don't need to make a decision right away. Sometimes you don't need to make a move right away. It's like, don't be afraid to stop for a second and think about it, and then you take action towards it. You know, I feel like getting that clarity is going to be quite significant, especially when Mercury goes retrograde. I believe it goes retrograde in September. Yeah, right in the beginning of September, actually, on the 9th. And then it only goes direct on October. But I really feel like with this Mercury retrograde, it's like, don't make rush decisions and really try to connect with yourself, and think things through, you know, and give yourself some time to think about it. But let's get here into love and see what we have going on. So we have let go of control issues. We also have free yourself. And it's interesting because as I was saying that thing of like, don't be afraid to branch out your environments and everything. It could be that for the single people looking for love, who knows, maybe at that different cafe, there is also someone there studying or someone there working. Who knows? And I do feel like it could have a bit of impact on your love life and everything. So just, you know, just a little food for thought. And especially when you're like taking care of yourself and everything, I feel like that is also going to help you because it allows you to set yourself free. It allows you to create more space for new things to come forward. Okay. And I feel like that is going to be very important. Even if you are in a committed relationship, here we are going to separate singles, people you're connecting, talking to, but not in a committed relationship. And then we're going to look into divine counterparts and committed relationships. And even if you are in a committed relationship, I do feel like it is going to be important for you to create time for one another, and you having the time and space for yourself is also going to help with that, because I feel like there is going to be like not so much pressure to, I don't know, you don't put so much pressure on the other person to fulfill you and to, you know, match your needs and give you everything that you are looking for and everything that you need, you know. And I feel like it also allows things to go a little bit in a more flowy way with this let go of control issues. And I do feel like it's going to have a bit of an impact here. Okay, but let's see what the tarot has to say. When it comes to the divine counterparts, I do feel like there is something here around like let go of the past, you know, for yourself from the past. Anything that is not working, let it go. And I would even say like perhaps do a little bit of journaling of like what was working, what wasn't working, how can I change things up, you know. But let's see here for the single people, what do we have? Woo, come here. These are way too many. Okay, so we have this page. Oh my goodness. We have this page of pentacles. A lot of cards want to come through for the single people. 4 of Wands. Nice. We also have this 8 of Cups. Wow. 8 of Cups, Queen of Cups, 10 of Cups, 6 of Cups, lots of cups. So you could definitely be dealing with a water sign here. That's getting pretty obvious, especially Pisces and Scorpio, but also Cancer. And I do feel like there is this thing of like, let go. Just enjoy it. Just go with the flow. Just allow things to be here. I feel like some past beliefs, past wounds, past insecurities that you may have thought you have healed, you know, there's still a little spider web for you to clean up, and that could be being triggered here in the month of September. And it's like, just go with the flow, communicate clearly, okay, and allow things to unfold naturally, allow things to take their course. But just know that this is really walking towards commitment. So I do feel like you're already talking to someone, and I do feel like things are leveling up to that committed stage, you know. But again, I do feel like a bit of fear could get in the way and could show up for you. And I feel like for a little time you could hesitate a bit, but it's like, trust it, it's safe, give it a shot, you know. I don't think you will regret it. And with that Page of Pentacles, I also feel like for the completely single has a Pringle people, that thing of like you branching out your work environment, your study environment, and going to new places, you could actually meet someone and that person could ask you out on a date. Okay, so that's looking pretty good. Let's take a look here at the divine counterparts, committed relationships. Woo, sorry about that. We have the 2 of Wands, very nice, with the 3 of Swords. So there's this thing of like, that thing that we were talking about, like stagnation and everything, I feel like that is being balanced. And yeah, look at that. We have 3 of Swords being balanced by the 4 of Swords, healing. Okay, so all that pain and sorrow, all the things that weren't working, the stagnation, the miscommunication, I feel like things are getting better. I feel like things are really finding this place of I know what you mean, I understand you, you know, especially with this digitalis, is like things could have been, even the conversations could have been very surface level, and I feel like things are getting a little bit deeper this month. And especially with the Two of Wands, like you're creating the possibility to go in a different direction. You're creating the possibility to go into reconciliation and actually build something solid, to start communicating again in a healthy way and creating more time for one another, you know? And I do feel like things are getting a lot better for you and are getting into like new possibilities. I really feel like for some of you, you may have even like, you may have lost a little bit of hope, but I do feel like it is safe. I do feel like you are okay, and this relationship is actually really good. Okay, so again, allow the situation to unfold naturally. Let go of control. Just take one step at a time. Breathe and see what happens. Okay, but I do feel like it is safe. I do feel like communication is very, very important here. Okay, so yeah, look at that. We even have Raven and Wise Woman change is coming. So that is definitely showing up. And then we were talking about like clearing up old wounds, anything that has happened within the relationship, that Three of Swords, that sorrow, that pain. Maybe this person said or did something that you need to forgive, or you kind of need to just let go. And you may have thought that you did that, but there's still a little bit of healing that needs to happen here. Ancestral healing. Your ancestors are holding space for you to heal your past. So connect with this eagle spirit and heal your past. Heal the things that are stopping you from fully getting into love. Okay? So, my Sagicorn, this is what I have for you. I hope it resonated. I hope it helped. If it did, don't forget to smash the like button and to subscribe if you haven't already. There is going to be a link below for a private reading. And you can also check out my other channel, the Bird's Nest Tarot, for pick-a cards. Okay? So, that being said, I love you very much. I wish you the best. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.